All right, hello and welcome back to the AD2L Season 41. We have All Caps versus 2FrogsSoftware here. Was there not a first ban? Why do they only have 20 seconds of reserve time? Oh, did they get punished? Okay. I assume they got punished for something. I'm not sure what, but to each their own. Alright, we're going to go through. We don't see the bans. Alright, nice. We get, Legion is going to be the first ban we can see. I believe they also have a Witch Doctor ban on all caps. Pudge is banned. I don't know if the 20 seconds of reserve time is supposed to be real or not. If it isn't, let me know. I appreciate it. Razor band, good choice. Some shit over real quick. Fuck it. Okay. Gonna get a Life Stealer, and the last one to ban out is gonna be Mars. Good choice. Axe is picked. We've talked about how he's a good choice as an offlaner. We've also seen Centaur, who's also a good choice. Abaddon, first pick. Kind of a crazy choice, but I like it. You know, nothing wrong with that.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Okay, we're going to get some bans out. It's going to be the OD. I can't see... Okay. The ban the Leshrac. Nice. Couple mid picks or mid bans here. We'll see what we want.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Thinking about their position 4 or 5. I assume this Abaddon is going to be a 4 or 5. I don't think core Abba is very good anymore, especially with the change to his silence. Shadow Shaman, very good. Has the Hex and the Shackles, which is fantastic against the Axe, because if you if he blinks in, calls, and you Hex him, he's going to be taking a lot more damage, even though he does have the spin. Ancient Application and Rubik are going to be picked up. I think Rubik is very good against Shadow Shaman and Lion. If you're able to grab one of those spells, those disables, the range included with the Rubik is going to be super good, especially if you're able to pick up like an Aether Lens or something like that. Centaur War Runner. I did say the Centaur is a good offlaner right now. Going to be picked up with the Abaddon, so it does make me feel like they are... I think this is going to be a 5 Shadow Shaman for Abba with a Centaur in the offlane. Ember Spirit. Could be a mid or a safe lane Ember. I'm going to assume it's a mid Ember, and they're going to be looking for a carry.
Only 10 seconds.
They can't pick an Ursa. I think Zeus is a good pick. I think, okay, so 2Frogs is going to be looking for a carry here. They're going to be burning down some time.
5 seconds remaining.
So they don't only have 19 seconds of reserve time. Kind of insane. I think, what do you not want to play against? Juggernaut, good. I think they banned the Wraith King as well. 2Frogs needs something super tanky here, like a Wraith King or like a Medusa.
10 seconds to pick.
I think the Ursa would have been really good, but...
Hurry. Radiance ban.
Weaver. I think you need something tanky with a stun. Something tanky with a stun that carries. CK. CK would be good, but it's really bad against the Ember Spirit.
Dire's ban. Dire team pick.
PL would have been good as well. They banned the Clinks. Not a bad choice. Spectre. Okay. The
10
hmm.
seconds to pick.
The problem with this
5
is
seconds
like,
remain.
let's say Two Frogs picks up the Spectre, they haunt onto the Shadow Shaman. If
Anti-mage.
he
Choose your hero.
if he hexes the illusion, you can't jump to him. Hmm. I think AM is a good all caps pick, especially against the Zeus and their supports. He likes people with lots of mana, and he can burn them down and then explode them. I don't know if he really cares about the Spectre. And they do kind of lack disables for him as well. They have like Axe Call and Rubik Lift. Okay, this is good. I'm going to give this one to all caps. I think they have the better draft. But I have been wrong in the past. Usually I am wrong in the past. 7-0 last AM game. Nice, looking good. 10 commands in 15 matches. You gotta start reporting this guy. Jeez Louise. Nice. Alright, we are in 2 times speed right now. We will be going into 1 time speed if something happens or when we pick up the bounty runes. Just to let you know, I cannot cast at this speed, and I'm not going to try. Thank you so much. I'm going to have something exciting. I don't know what, but it's going to be good here.
30 seconds to video games.
Big relaxing,
30
big
seconds.
chillin'. Gonna pull up the last hits and denies here. And it looks like a Battle Hunger is going to come out. They're going to do a little bit of damage to the Centaur War Runner. But other than that, they say, hey, goodbye. Leave you alone. Nothing to worry about. Gonna go to this bottom lane. It is a 5 ABBA. Okay. I do not understand. Alright. I don't know what this is. I think this is Chinese. It looks like Chinese. Okay, here we go. You know what we do every game? We introduce every person that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. But here on the casting stage, we don't cheer for anybody. We just love great Dota. Alright, two words are going to come out from the ancient application here. So first we've got Y-Tails is playing that anti-mage for the all caps team. He's going to be supported by the protomolecule on the Abaddon. I'm never saying your name again. We're going to go mid. We've got
Radiant's middle tower.
Shmeeblue D Doom playing the Ember Spirit. And in the top lane, we've got Cologne playing the off-lane Centaur War Runner. And Mubama playing that support Shadow Shaman in the off lane. Now on the other side, we have Malibu. He's going to be playing that safe lane Spectre, supported by Greybush on the Rubik. In the mid lane, we've got Big Up Cryptic playing that Zeus. In the off lane, we've got Oh Super supporting on that ancient application. And he is going to be supporting the Axe, who's played by Bert7. Nice. Have you been Bert7'd today? I don't think so. So, looks like I don't know a whole lot is going to come out bottom here. Nice, there we go. Missed the one last hit, but is able to get the other. We're going to go to the mid lane here. Is Zeus going to be able to... What goes through this, right? What breaks it? Oh, wait, is it not
Dire's middle tower
breakable? Incoming magic damage, yeah. Magic barrier is 60. Okay. So you just lightning bolt once and it's gone, right? You just see him whenever he's got it. You just lightning bolt him for the first 2 levels. You're good. Oh, it needs to be a 2nd level. But I guess it'll break after the arc lightning, so... If it does break after an arc lightning, yeah, I think you'll be alright in this lane. I think you'll figure it out. Shadow Shaman is going to be in the top lane here, just trying to get some pulls off last, hitting just a little bit. Could go pull right now. I don't think he makes it, to be honest. He does have boots early, though. Does he see the courier? He does not see the courier. Courier does do a little double back there, a little jippy jabby motion. Core, you're doing some crazy shit right now, but that's alright. What is this weapon you have? I've never seen this. The Shadow Reaver weapon. This thing is crazy. It's got a giant spider on it with a gem in its butt. Alright. We're going to be going on the Shadow Shaman here. Lifted and is daggered as well. Gets the blood. And, oh! Okay. Wait, he goes back. He cuts in. They're going to be running after the Rubik as well. No, not like this. Oh, he gets grabbed, and the lightning comes out, but they're trying to right-click. The Centaur goes for the Rubik instead, and the Shadow Shaman is able to walk away with that foul play, keeping him alive. Does go for the Cluster Cluck, just in case in the future we do go bottom here. And Anti-Mage's going to take a little bit of damage, but is not going to get frozen. Got to worry about that. Nice. Alright, we're going to go back over to the mid lane. We do see the Zeus is going to be filling up this bottle. He's shocking a lot, I'll be honest. I feel like the Ember doesn't even need a bottle with the amount of wand charges he's probably getting out. Does have that level 3, which I think breaks it. Yeah, it does. Level 4, does it break it as well? No, it doesn't. It's at 210. So, okay, this is nice. It could be good. We're going to go into the top lane here. Spectre getting a couple last hits. Gets shackled, lifted up on to the Shadow Shaman by the Rubik, and they're able to live and swapping in and out, getting that. Must have watched my series the other day when I explained this, alright? That's what you love to see, a core learning from videos, watching the replays, just like Sketch says. Gotta watch those replays. AM is gonna dodge the call from Bert7 on that axe. On that axe right now. Ember Spirit doing alright in the mid lane against the Zeus. Has more last hits, which is a little surprising. Zeus not being able to get those last hits underneath the tower, and that's okay. Both about to have that level 6. I think something changes here. Once they get to level 6. I think... I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think the Zeus will be able to get kills. Everybody's very low in the top lane whenever I look up there. After I go up there, everybody's super low, so we'll see something if something changes. Like I said, they're going to be going on to the Rubik. Rubik gets stunned up after the shackles, and he's going to go down. The Spectre right-clicks the Shadow Shaman, but is not able to do anything to be able to fight off the attackers. And Clone is just like, I don't care. This Centaur Warrunner's just going to run right at you. You know, he has the horsepower facet because he's got the double bracer. And no boots. Anti-Mage is going to be down here just kind of last hitting more or less by himself. Stacks are not going to be coming out by the Abaddon. So I don't know what you're doing. He's just going to be pulling a lot, I think. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, Call from the Axe is going to go out doing a lot of damage on the AM. AM's going to get healed up. Probably going to go for like a 3-1-1, I would assume. 3-4-5, yeah. I would assume he goes for a 3-1-1. Zeus ult is going to go out. Is not going to be able to kill the Centaur Warrunner, who had that wand. Nice job. Gonna keep living. Now, like I said, the Zeus is going to be looking for a kill here, and it's frustrating when you're not able to get one. You know, it's just like Legion, right? Legion wants to get a kill, and if you're not able to turn around to get one, it really can get frustrating sometimes. We did see in the last series, whoever the Enigma Rebellion offlaner is, it just had to go farm for their items. You know, couldn't walk around and get the dual damage like they wanted to, and had to go farm. So it can happen like that. It's okay. Okay, call onto the Axe, or from the Axe going onto the Abaddon. Abaddon's going to be able to purge off the Battle Hunger, and they're going to walk away. Nice. AM is going to last hit. Says, hey, I'm going to take that too, and walks away. Shmoobama up here being a little aggressive, kind of going crazy. Has the mana boots, is going for the wand. Get him a little shock from the Rubik. And the grab from the shackles that got the double edge in a second with the stomp. Stomp comes out onto the Rubik. Rubik is going to get double edged. Takes really no damage from it because he does have the infused raindrops. Raindrop. Drop top. So, you saw the Fade Bolt come here. You should know they have vision of you when you stand right here. Placing a ward will probably get you a D ward. Should have one coming. Gonna go back bottom. Nothing much happening. The Abaddon is just healing up his boy. Like I said, he goes to 3-1-1 with this Miscoil. Does have the lower cooldown, or units dying near Abaddon lowers cooldowns. Which is, alright, you know. It doesn't say it's got to be allies or enemies, so I'd like to see what happens when, like, a creep dies. Creep dies. I guess I don't know if it does help or not. We're going to go into the mid lane. Zeus is looking for ward. Okay. Grabs a ward. The Invis does come out from the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is going to be going on to the AA and the Axe in the bottom lane. Gonna have the chains if they want to use it. They were able to see him, I think, with the sentry here and the creeps. They just walk back. Nice. Great sentry, honestly. They're able to take the sentry, or the sentry dies. So they should know. Hey, what are you doing, you crazy man? The chains with the sleight of fist is gonna come out onto the AA with the jump, and he dies with the sleight of fist max out. Good God, he took a lot of damage with that sleight of fist. 237. Okay. 237 already. Gonna go out onto the Zeus as well. Just TP's back mid. He does have a jump back if he needs it, but probably not going to. We look in this top lane. The jump on to the Shadow Shaman is going to be able to get away. They're going to Hex, maybe Shackles. They do Shackle the Spectre. Centaur War Runner is going to double edge and keeps hitting. Has another double edge ready to go if they want to use it. Double edge, taking a lot of damage, but they're going to walk away. They say, alright, you're good to go. Gonna go back bottom. Axe. Going for the blade mail. Has... Wait, what? Boot power treads. Oop. Big tip comes out. Don't know what happened in the mid lane, but that's alright. Phylactery going out onto the Zeus and not able to kill him. Okay, with the dagger, they were able to get it down. Right click's coming out, and he's gonna live. Too bad they don't have the Zeus ult right now. Oh, the Fade Bolt underneath the tower is gonna pick him up as well. Nice job, Grey Bush, going onto the Rubik, or to the Shadow Shaman. We're gonna be doing a little damage middle here on the Zeus to the Ember Spirit. Picks up the haste and pops it. Gonna go bottom. Pulling away from the anti-mage creeps. He's going to be alright, I think. He does have the Cornucopia building into the blade, or the Battle Fury. Oh, walks up the hill and with the dagger. He's trying to get away from this Abaddon. Abaddon is going on the other side. Ults into the Shadow Shaman, but he's going to get stopped, and the Shackles is going to grab and stop the Shackles onto the Spectre. Rubik playing a great game right now. Gets fed the Tango from his AA. Gonna keep moving. I like it. Keeps running away. Oh, no. Okay. Ember Spirit jumps up top. He does have the Sleight of Fist is going to be hitting onto two heroes. They Centaur ult in, and they're going to be able to take down two. They do drop the snakes onto the tower. The Spectre is going to be trying to run away here, going through the portal node. That's going to be seen in underneath the tower, or with the vision from the ward on the teleporter. Spectre running away. They do see him on the high ground. They use the chains. They're going to have a stomp. Double edge with the Hex and the Shackles in a second. The double edge again, and he goes down. No need with that Sleight of Fist. Huge. Fly down over there. Nice. 1,300 damage compared to the, what, next 330 of the next person. Just, the Ember's doing a lot with his Sleight of Fist, and he really has nothing. He's going to be going for the Mage Slayer first. AM doing well here, going for the Battle Fury. 2 items in right now, if you really want to call it that. They're able to kill the Rubik. They're going to be going for another. The Shackle onto the Spectre. The ult from the Zeus is going to be connecting on the everybody up here, doing a lot of damage. The Lightning Bolt. The AA Blast scrapes over 2. They're able to get a third. They're looking for the Shadow Shaman, and the AA is able to take down. And the Ultra Kill comes out from the AA after he gets the drag over onto 2. We did see the Abaddon died over here without anybody killing him, or hitting him. So that was good to go. Nice. AA, I bet, feels great after that fight and goes up 1,100 gold at 13 minutes. What is he going to buy? He already has his mana boots. I feel like you go early Midas. Might be the play, honestly. Right? You're what, 350 away from the recipe, and you're 500 away from, like 800 away from a complete Midas right now at 13 minutes. That'll probably get you a Midas at 15 minutes if you're, quick about it, I think. Does have that blast. Is going to be able to use it in a second. Coming out, walking away very slowly. Blink is going to go for the Centaur after the Blade Mail, which I don't think is a bad choice. Shadow Shaman going for the Blink. Good choice. Abaddon has the Cloak, is just standing in the trees over here. We're going to be looking bottom. Anti-Mage is going to be giving away the counter spell. It doesn't recast on people, so it just blocks right now. Does have the Mana Thirst problem, which is... Oh, they're going to Centaur ult. They're going to be going on to the AAA. He's trying to get that Force Staff up, but he goes down to the right clicks of the Ember Spirit with that dominating. Does disappear. Just like the Eons aged, Iceman does go down. Forgotten about in the past. Gonna go look back bottom. They do rotate the Abaddon down here. Abaddon, okay, they come back through with 2. They're gonna TP the Centaur down. They do call underneath the tower on the AM, but he's gonna get jumping away. They do Zeus ult, and they're gonna take down the axe underneath the tower. The Spectre is down here as well after the ult. Gonna have the Blade Mail, does not pop it, and they're gonna be able to kill the Rubik with the burn down. AA does throw his blast. It's done to miss on everybody. It doesn't even connect onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit does have the DD, doing a lot of damage to the Spectre. Spectre trying to run away. They do have a Sleight of Fist in 1 second. They're gonna be able to use it. Connects. They have another one in 4 seconds. They could try to dive the tier 2, but they're going to go for the AA. He does have a Shackle and a Hex. Kills with the Sleight of Fist in the DD, getting the dominating spree after killing the AA top and coming back. Nice job. Oops, wrong button. Yep, AA, Axe. Okay, yep, there we go. Nice. Almost the Ultra, but takes a little bit too long. Rubik is able to steal the Mass Serpent Wards from the Shaman. Now, I say wards instead of ward like it says, because he picks up the Cluster Cluck rather than the Giant Ward. I wonder where the Rubik wants to place this, right? Does have that Arcane Supremacy level 2, has an extra 120 cast range. Now, this is not a spell you want to hold forever, right? This one, you have it up for 120 seconds. The duration is 118 on your spell. So, you could throw it twice. You could. Which, I think you run top, throw it on the tower, and then go somewhere else. There's going to be 2 down here trying to fight the Abaddon. Abaddon does have his ult, so I don't think he's going to have any issues. Zeus is going to be fighting 3 here in the middle lane, but he doesn't know about it, I don't think. Centaur does have the blink, forming very efficiently and fast. Net worth. That Ember is working great on the net worth right there at the top. Followed very closely by the Zeus. They're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Snakes. Snakes are hitting a lot, but the Centaur and the Shadow Shaman are going to be here to be able to help clean these up. Now, are they going to have time? Can I see how much longer he has? No, it looks like he's not going to have enough time. He might, what? Straight down is 90 seconds. He might have a second left. If he used this quick enough, he might have a second left. Out of what, 180, right? Get that bottom tower with the Spectre. Zeus says he's going to be over here in the jungle, and they're going to go top onto the AM. AM gets called by the Axe, and he does go down. That's like the 3rd time he's been called. He's got to be careful around this Axe. Axe doesn't even have the blink yet, which is kind of crazy that he keeps getting called. Centaur War Runner is going to be throwing the double edge, taking a lot of damage, and the Centaur ult is going to be stolen by the Rubik. It says, "Hey, I don't want those wards anymore. We're going to get the Centaur ult Stampede out and ready to go." Ember Spirit Gonna be last hitting just fine. Does have that Mage Slayer into the Maelstrom. Going for the magic damage build. I don't think the physical damage build is viable anymore. You know, we're talking about that old school
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Battle Fury into Divines with the Rapiers in between, or the Divines with the Datalists, right? Is what we're talking about. You know, man, that used to be the build, right? I loved going in as Ember Spirit with the Battle Fury and, you know, 2 Datalists and 2 Divines and Boots of Travel or something, or a Lincoln's, and going in and just critting on a team to death with a Sleight of Fist. It just felt good. They do have the chains they're going to be using onto Zeus. Zeus is going to be jumped at by the Ember Spirit. Jump deep. They use the Centaur ult by the Rubik to make sure that they are not going to be able to get that Zeus. Nice work. Now, he does have enough time where he could be using this again. He's going to grab those big teamfight ults. Doing a lot of damage, and Axe is not going to call here with the blink. It was stopped by something. The Zeus ult does go out onto the Ember, but Ember is going to go down to the AA. They do have the Centaur ult onto the Rubik. Rubik is going to walk away. That's alright. Time to leave you alone. Like I said, the Aether Lens, right? Huge. It is pretty good, I think. They're going to smoke on to 3 right now. They're looking for something. They do have the Axe Bling Call Dunk that they can use. And I think Rubik is going to look for a new spell. I think he's had this long enough. They're going to be pinging, circling where the AM might be. The Rubik is going to break right here. Yep. They're going to be able to grab the Rubik. Oh, the Blink from the Axe. Come on, Axe. Okay. Maybe he was shopping on Temu or something. He was using code BiteMeTwitch at checkout to get 15% off. That's the only thing I can think of right there. He was lost in the sauce, buddy. Alright, Axe is going to blink, call onto the Centaur. War Runner doing a lot of damage. Centaur does have a stun in a second. Going to use that ult, but he's going to be able to... Oh, he does not get the dunk off by the Axe. Axe is going to be able to walk away. They're going to be getting away in the mid lane as well. Shadow Shaman is going to lose Axe to the Rubik. Nice. Just kidding, I don't have a code on Temu. Please don't go on there and just start asking for stuff. Ember Spirit jumps away from the Cold Feet. He says, alright, I'm going to get a plus 200 Flame Guard barrier amount. No worries. Rubik has his Aether Lens if he wants to get it. He just needs to get it delivered. Is he going to do that? Okay, they're going to Spectre ult onto top lane, onto the Abaddon. Abaddon going for the pipe, I believe. Right-click him, pops the ult right now, has the Radiance coming out on the Spectre, and the big blast from the Ancient application is going to kill him. That is going to give a killing spree to O Super on that position 5 Ancient Apparition. He is 7-4 right now, doing pretty well. He had that ultra kill earlier, getting the killing spree now. The Axe is going to be TPing top, ready to go. I'm worried. Okay, they're going to be jumping in on the mid lane. Zeus is going to be jumped, but looks like the Ember is going to walk away. Says, hey, I don't want to deal with this. They do have the Hex on the Rubik, which means he's going to take more damage. The TP in from the Abaddon is going to be here, ready to fight whenever they see fit. The Chains and the Sleight of Fist goes on to the Rubik. He's going to take a lot of damage. The Hex and the Hex. Okay, Spectre, you're kind of underneath the tower. The big call from the Axe is going to the Shaman. Shaman's going to be ulted by the Spectre as well. Oh, okay. The wards do get dropped. They're going to go on the Rubik on the backside. The Centaur ult is going to come out as well with the double chains. And the Axe goes down with the blast from the past, a.k.a. the Abaddon. Alright, the AA is going to go down as well. And the Spectre is here, has the Radiance, does have the Lotus, but goes down to the Ember Spirit Sleight of Fist. Zeus was able to push mid out a little bit. Is going to be going for the Shard into the Ags. Wait, no. He has... Wait, what? Does he have an Ags? He does have an Ags. Okay, he's going to go Shard into Yasha. Now, he should know right here that hopefully he doesn't build this Yasha into Manta. Right? He should know that it doesn't work anymore. The lightning hands, the Palpatine hands don't work anymore. With illusions. So, hopefully he's building this into, I don't know, Yashakaya. I don't know what you'd be building this Yasha into. Yashakai is the only thing I can think of. Alright, Shadow Shaman going aggressive right now. Has the Blink going to be going for the Glimmer Cape, which I think is a good choice. Abaddon has the Pipe. Going to be... Oh, jumping in onto the Spectre. Spectre's going to be taking a lot of damage with the Shackles. Following up after the Hex. They throw the Nimbus down, but it is not going to stop those Shackles. It was a little late. Dies. They just feed that Nimbus away to the Shadow Shaman. Ember Spirit has the Gleipnir, going to be going into the Sanj and Kaya. Gets the Kaya pick up first just because he wants probably that extra health or the extra damage out of his spells, which I think is not bad. They do kill the AM on the other side of the map. Okay, Centaur War Runner goes for the Blink, is going to be going for the Eternal Shroud. All that damage that he takes is going to be going to mana, which he will use. Kind of. Centaur ult is going to be going out. They're going to be trying to get away from the Axe. Axe is going to be Hex as well. They do have a 4-staff. Oh, Spectre ult onto the Shaman. Shaman's trying to get away with the Shackle. The lift up is going to be able to kill him. He does have the Shackles given to the Rubik. Rubik is going to be able to grab something. He does have a Blink up in 800 gold. But no one's going to stay around to keep him busy. Okay. Centaur, as the Eternal Shroud, has the Shard queued up and goes for the Ags next. AM has the Manta into the Basher, which I think is a good idea. I like the Ags instead. I think it helps you fight and farm, but each his own. Spectre. Going for the Radiance into the Sanj and Yasha. Zeus going for the Yasha, like we said, as the Yasha Kaya, most likely. He already has the Kaya. Hopefully he doesn't break it and do something dumb. But I know 2FrogsSoftware, and I know they're going to be okay with that decision. Axe going for the Blink into the Blade Mail, into the Vanguard. Has a BKB queued up. Oh, the Spectre ult onto somebody. The Rubik is going to go down instantly. There we go. Nice. Big AA Blast does connect and drive on over to. The Abaddon is not going to be healing up any at all through his ult. And the grab from the Shadow Shaman onto the Zeus is going to be another one. The Hex onto the Axe as well. Spectre is hunting down these supports. He has the Foul Play, going to use it, but he burns down to the Radiance as well. Spectre is not going to be able to get out of this one. Has the Aegis, swaps in the Wraith Band. I don't think it's going to stop anything. And stunned. And he's dead. Maybe fights the Centaur and does some damage, but I think that's it, yeah. That was rough there. The Rubik gets caught out first, right over here. And then they Spectre Haunt into it, which felt rough. That's alright, though. Ancient Application is going to be going for the Ags. Removes cooldown and reduces mana cost by 50%. Okay. Like I said, could have been a Midas. I think it might have been better, but that's alright. Because I feel like the Midas, you can still go these core items, but it just gets there quicker, right? It's like, oh, 15 uses, you know, to pay itself off, but at 15 minutes, you know, when's it paid off? Is it paid off right now? I think so, maybe, right? So, and you'd be a higher level than what you are right now. You're level 13, even with the Rubik. You'd probably be level 15 or 16, right close to the Zeus. The Zeus or the Spectre. I'm not really sure, but probably, you know. Anyways, can't talk about what you do in the past. You can only talk about what you're going to do in the present. And in the present right now, they're going to be jumping onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit does throw the chains onto the Spectre. Spectre is going to try to do a little bit of damage. Centaur ult is going to be jumping on the backside of the Zeus. The Zeus is just trying to get away. The Abaddon is here as well. They throw the big AA blast, goes on to 3, and it's going to stop the healing from 1. They're able to kill the Ember as well, and they're going to be going on the Centaur. Centaur does go down. The big ult from the AM is going to kill 2, and the burn explosion kills a 3rd. They're able to get all 5 from 2FrogsSoftware. Wow. All caps doing great there. Is going to be picked up. It's rough there. AM, almost level 20. Going to be picking up probably, I would say, the +2 mana void damage multiplier, because they do have the big mana pool havers, like the Zeus or the AA or the Rubik. He does go the Blink. I think I went the Blink too. It just feels good, right? You know, the Blink is now 5 seconds rather than 6. Get you out. So, gonna help out a little bit, I think. You know, moving around the map. There we go, and he has a Blink. Nice.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
It is surprising to see a Mark Wahlberg sponsorship here today. You know, Warriors, I think, has the confidence of Mark Wahlberg. It does say something about their demeanor and how they play. You know, if I had a sponsorship from Mark Wahlberg, I'd probably play like this too, you know? So, it's good to see here. And picking up this farm up top. Nice work. Up by 7k net worth right now. Looks like they're going to try to take all the outer towers and then maybe take an Aegis to fight into the high ground. 2FrogsSoftware, I don't know what you're able to do here. You're going to be okay, we're going to lift bottom. We do see the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is going to be disappeared. The lift from the Rubik is going to be going on to the Ember. Big call from the Axe, and the Ace Blast does go out onto the Ember from the AA. Taking a lot of damage, but he does have that guard, which is going to be alright. The Death Rhyme slowed by 3%, losing something. Gonna do some damage. Last hit a little bit. Make a little love. Get down tonight. They're going to be going on the AM. Not enough, though. The Spectre was there, very close. Zeus ult is going to be able to see. But they say, no way, Jose. Not going to need it. Oh, no. Cologne goes on to the Spectre and just gets the kill. It's a bloodbath. Good God. Zeus doing just fine, still work. I think he's got the Manta or the Yasha delivered right now to get that Yashikaya. Probably. I hope so. They've been working on it for a minute here. Yep, there we go. Nice. Alright. They're going to be aggressive. They're throwing up the Sleight of Fist onto big groups. They got to be careful. After a while, it's going to... Oh, that's the Rubik's Sleight of Fist. I was about to say, after a while, it's going to start doing some damage, even though that one looked like it did absolutely nothing. So, Rubik over here is looking for anything he can see. The Centauri is going to blink, stun, stomp, and double edge. They're going to be jumping in. They do have the Sleight of Fist with the chains. The Spectre's on the backside. The blink call axes on to 3. They're going to be able to kill the Shaman. They're going to be going for the Abaddon as well, but I think they're not going to be able to get him. The Centaur is extremely low. The Axe misses the dunk, but that's all right. The Spectre is going to be able to finish off him. They're going to be going for the Abaddon as well. The chains and the Sleight of Fist is going to turn around this fight in the favor of all caps. They swamp 5 again with most likely the Ember and the AM going on the high ground, fighting anybody they could find. Rubik dies back here, AAA dies back here, and the Zeus dies way back here. That's rough. Zeus is going to be going for the E-Blade, which I don't think is a bad choice. Can help save your teammates and help keep you alive and help you do damage. So, not so bad. Going to be going for the Aether Lens on the Shadow Shaman, which I think is good. Going to be able to give you that extra range you might need and keep you a little bit safer whenever you jump in. Abaddon has the Ags after the Pipe of Insight. I think the Holy Locket should be okay here. The Ags... Now, this is our first Abaddon, okay? I think. Right? His Ags increases the duration of borrowed time And when it's, happens, allies that take more than 525 damage within a blink distance will receive a mist coil automatically, So, let's say you're out here, you take 525 damage, you're going to get mist coiled. The mist coil right now does 365 health. So, you're getting, it's like you're only taking 200 damage every time, which is really nice. So it can be a problem. They're going to be jumping onto the Spectre. Spectre says, please don't touch me, and is still on the high ground. Going to go for the Scotty after the S&Y. They're going to say, hey, we need to push in this mid lane. Oh my god, the Abaddon is on the high ground. It's going to be blasted apart. Has the ult, is still walking around. The Centaur ult is going to be going in, but the Axe Call is going to go onto the Ember, and the Hex Shackle kills the Axe. They're going to go backside, ult onto the AA with the AM, and they're doing a lot of damage. Rubik is going to buy back, has the lift he wants to use. He's going to be pulling that AM in. AM is going to blink away. They're going to be looking at the Centaur War Runner, has the grab and the double edge. Not a great Rubik choice here. They're going to be throwing the snakes down, taking the tower, and probably taking these racks as well. They say, hey, we're able to go uphill. What are you able to do? Centaur War Runner is able to get his axe and grabs the AM in it. Nice. AM does have his axe as well. Going to be throwing the shards out and blinking in. They're able to kill the Rubik immediately. They chains up and are able to stun out and kill with the burn down onto the Spectre. Whew, this is looking like a clean Ember game. You need to ban this next game. This is rough. I don't know what happened, but this is rough, honestly. The AA Blast does land onto 2, does not scrape anybody else. The Abaddon, I think, should be fine. They could Hex him if they wanted to, I think, to dodge a little bit of damage. The AA is going to do a little bit of damage after the Horsepower. Going to be fine. Or Hitch a Ride. Horsepower is the facet. Workhorse is what it is. Workhorse. Centaur does have the ult just in case they want to go back in. I think they're fine going back in to hit this tower, but what? Oh shit! Wait, Revenant's Bruise. This is kind of crazy. They're gonna throw the AA or AM illusions in aggressively. They're gonna stop the blink from the axe from doing anything. They've got a good 3 seconds until the axes come in, and that's what the Ember's gonna do. He's gonna try to put himself in between his team and the axe so he can't blink in. Blink is gonna be just not far enough. They need like a double blink, right? Give me 2 blinks and a recipe, and let me staple them together. Okay, the axe is going to be going in onto the Ember. The Ember is going to get hitched to ride, so he's not going to be able to do any damage. The AM is on the backside. It gets the ult onto the Zeus, but is not able to kill him or the AA. AA is going to be turning in the Zeus ult, and you're going to be able to see everybody. They're able to turn around and kill the Rubik, jumping in, and the Sleight of Fist is going to turn and kill the Zeus. They're going to be jumping into the Ancient or the Fountain, and they kill one, which is going to be the Ember who jumps. But GG is called by 2FrogsSoftware. Good game, well played. This is going to happen. GG, GG, GG's. Nice. Fantastic game by all caps there. Played a fantastic Ember, and I'd love to see a game number 2 here. Nice. Congrats to all caps and 2Frogs. Good try. Get ready for game number 2.